It looks more like a tea party than a revolution. But Chen believes it's the start of something much bigger.
The people there, they are the seeds of freedom. They spread the seeds, you know, and spread very quickly.
And the government is worried about this?
Definitely.
Back in China, we met one of Chen's main contacts, Liu Anjun. From house arrest on the outskirts of Beijing, he's been using Skype to advise his own network of dissidents.
因为这些人呢，他们全都是说实话，为了一点钱，为了挣一点钱，他们什么都不管，什么人性啊、道德什么的，他都没有。牺牲了这么多健康，牺牲了这么多精神，牺牲了这么多健健康康的。
Like many petitioners, Liu has been fighting for just compensation after his former house was seized for a new development. Authorities have beaten and jailed him, but he refuses to give up fighting.
走上上网道路以后呢，我才看到，中国的另一面。这个面呢，那就比我就是在房地产开发时候接触的那一面，要是这群体的，要大得多得多。老婆你好，你好，你好，你好，你好，你好。
Liu Anjun is now trying to bring petitioners together. The government fears any organised opposition, so this group had to meet in secret at his apartment. Just 5 years ago, when I worked here as a correspondent, it was virtually impossible to contact such groups. Thanks to Chen Yonglin in Sydney, we were able to meet them and hear their stories.
越是奥运前呢，咱们这儿是对咱们越加看管的越严。 让咱们大家多注意吧，多保重。
These are loyal Chinese citizens who once supported their government, but it's left them no other way to seek justice.
我看了这个
体制改革，体制改革，他也说了没有改革，还不是那个老样，他换汤不换药。
你如果说了没有了人权，没有这国家没有了人民，那奥运是有什么用？ 现在是国家宪法
就是排到外面，人大这外面的，人大被排到那外面去。他不解决问题，主要是不解决问题。
你好，你好，我看一下你记者证。
Until recently, petitioners waiting for their cases to be heard were allowed to stay in this rundown district. Not anymore. Over the past few months, it's been demolished. Residents and journalists trying to film them were driven away.
Excuse me. Okay, we'll conduct our duty.
Authorities are determined to force petitioners back to their hometowns before the games begin. Cao Xiangshun and her children are now hiding out in a poor village of migrant workers. While there's nothing illegal about petitioning, the local party secretary has ordered their arrest.
下面书记为报复我们上访，他说：“你们告到胡锦涛了，温家宝了，也不顶个屁用，解决事也是在我们手上。”
我是挺担心的，因为他们鲁富昌一直派很多人来北京抓我妈，然后，那么抓着了就把我妈带回家，然后还要给我爸判刑，然后将我全家不让我全家有那个自由，然后就一直控制住。
我请你们国际媒体关注，我们中国媒体不敢关注我们，还要报复我们。这是中国共产党，纯粹批的是假共产党。过去的公安那个土匪在深山，现在的公安在土匪在公安。
And this is what most petitioners are complaining about. China's economic boom has seen countless officials seize people's land for development and give only token compensation for the loss. The problem has been greatest in Beijing, which has seen 7 years of rapacious development since it won the Olympic bid. Human rights groups say more than 1 million people have been displaced in a program to showcase Beijing as a modern city.
奥林匹克好，奥林匹克因为在中国也开把我们家房子拆了，对，知道吧？说在这北京这把我们家房子拆了，讲拆奥林匹克，房子也拆了，
伤害老百姓的利益，
也没有生活来源。就
奥林匹克说给我们解决这些重大上访问题，重复的到现在没有解决。奥运会的人权来给解决我们的问题，可是奥运会没有给中国带来人权的改善。
One of the petitioners we met at Liu Anjun's place took us to what was once his family home.
对，2007年5月24号给强拆了，是吧？完了以后呢，就没让他把东西拉走，就搭了个棚子。
Hu Hanzhu's entire neighborhood is being demolished to make way for upmarket apartments.
但是呢，我也保不齐什么时候呢，他们就雇佣黑社会，他们穿官衣的人不出来，政府人不出来，搞一个社会黑暗那个流氓黑社会的势力进行骚扰你。所以说呢，我们的人身安全没有保障。
Hu and his wife have rigged up electricity and water to their tent, stubbornly refusing to leave until they're given the compensation they're due.
就捡好听的说，把好听的往上头摆。你怎么破坏我们老百姓的这事儿？怎么你这么封闭？你不让任何人知道？来那么拆我们老百姓这点房，我们手无寸铁呀。省吃俭用，省点钱，攒点钱，那个就都惦记往好日子里头过。他往床上爬。
Corrupt officials aren't just robbing the people; some are prepared to kill.
还有那种那种长，
就是2000。
Liu Anjun was beaten nearly to death after he advised his neighbors to sue for more money.
拆迁公司呢，感觉到呢，他们自己的利益，等于被这个什么，好像就是说的少得了，这样就是说找这个幕后为他们提供这个帮助的人。其实这个里头呢，我根本就没有想到中国社会还那么黑暗。
Revenge was swift and brutal. His wife, Sun Kuei-hua, found him bleeding in the gutter outside their house.
于是我就跑出来的时候呢，已经就是有这么一大滩血了，而且那个脑袋这地儿还正在呲血，呲呢，呲的有这么高吗？呲往外呲血呢。当时我看到他以后，我就傻了，我就神经了。当时警察一进咱那医院，一看刘安军呢，就是已经就昏昏沉沉，已经要醒过来了，坏了，这人没死了。
Two men were charged with assaulting Liu Anjun. He says prosecutors found they'd been hired by the local police